So I told you I was talk about my mother, and today is the day. If I were to describe my mother, I would describe her as wonderfully bizarre. She was extremely intelligent. Right before she passed away, I was with her, and a man came up to me and said, "Is that by any chance?" And he said my mother's name, and I said, "Yes." He said, "That's the smartest woman I've ever met, smartest person I've ever met in my entire life." He said, "I taught Hebrew, and within months, your mother could read it, write it, and speak it." That's what kind of mind she had. She was just brilliant. It wasn't until the very end of her life, just months before she passed away, that she was professionally diagnosed with mental illness at the age of 86. She had borderline personality. Borderline personality, and there was some schizophrenia in there and some bipolar, but mainly borderline personality was her illness. That is a really bizarre illness where a person can be talking to you in 1 minute and the very next minute they have completely lost their mind. More than once on Thanksgiving Day, we'd all be out in the front yard going, "Well, it's over again." Happy Thanksgiving. We'd hug everybody and everybody'd go home because she just cleared the house. One time I was talking to her, and it was just a normal conversation, and next thing I know, a lamp's coming straight towards me, and if it wasn't for the cord still plugged into the wall, it would have hit me right in the head. And it stopped, and the shade hit me. And she was like that. She was brutal growing up. I remember one time as a little kid, I went up to her one time and I said, "Hey, I really think I want to be an actor." And she didn't even look up. She goes, "Those people have talent." And today it's funny to me. At the time that she said it, was devastating. But here's the really thing that I don't think any of us can understand that's in the family. Every single person in the family knew she loved them. They knew that she could blow up at them, and they never questioned her love for them. That I don't know how she did it. I always think of the Bible verse, "Love covers a multitude of sins," and it was true with her. Uh, I mean, you knew she loved you, and I had the privilege. It sounds crazy, but I had the privilege of being with her when she breathed her last breath. And even though she was mentally ill, she was a wonderful mother. And I'm so glad I never abandoned her. I never. She gave us more reasons than none to say, "Okay, you're done. I'm done with you. You're toxic," or whatever you want to say. But it was those times in between the outbursts that were so wonderful and so loving that you could overlook her blow-ups. And if you have somebody like that in your life, it may be that they're just not diagnosed, that they've never gone somewhere and gotten the help. And if that's you and you're blowing up at people, man, get some help. My mother never got it till right before the end, and the medication she was on helped a lot. But I actually had a wonderful mom. Is I could tell people stories of my mom, and they'll be like, "Your mom was horrible." She wasn't. So love you. Hope that if you have somebody like that in your life, that you'll maybe look at them a little bit differently, because they may be suffering with something that they don't even know they have.